Education matters to build entrepreneurial competencies. Entrepreneurs can help challenge inequality. We ought to provide access to resources and education and create platforms for learning and collaboration. Social entrepreneurship is all about creating economic opportunities and promoting sustainable business practices, not one-off projects, by prioritizing long-term social and environmental impact. There must be more socially conscious entrepreneurs who can drive policy entrepreneurship. System-level changes must be done with the power of social entrepreneurship, especially in the underprivileged communities of the global South. It shall be much effectively done by educating and co-designing with the most vulnerable in those communities to ensure solutions are most effective. 77% of the world's population is in poverty. They are at the bottom of the social pyramid. Entrepreneurship can make a difference. An old friend of mine, an Indian entrepreneur who I got to know in Silicon Valley, had such an inspiring story. His background is deeply rooted in Dalit, a term used for untouchables and outcasts who represented the lowest stratum of the caste in the Indian subcontinent. Many Dalits work as casual day laborers in small factories, quarries, brick kilns, or on construction sites, as cycle rickshaw drivers or in petty trade. My friend was nobody and a modern-day slave. This poor Indian friend gained simple technical skill from a local education center organized by Methodist missionaries. He got a small part-time job at a tiny information technology service company in Dharavi, a poor neighborhood in Mumbai, as a data administrator. After he was able to take this course, he earned small petty cash to buy a one-way ticket to California. After he moved to California, he got a job at a small startup company founded by Indian immigrants. He lived almost 40 miles away from his office. He had no money to buy a car, so he had to commute by bike for a year, spending a few hours back and forth. Later, this company was sold at a small profit, and my friend made handsome money from his stock option. It was not huge, but big enough for him to afford an old second-hand Chevy. He then got another job with a slightly increased salary. One day, he met an Indian gentleman at the in the U.S. Entrepreneurs, a non-profit organization nurturing the next generation of Indian entrepreneurs. This gentleman gave my friend a small grant, which later became seed money to start his own cybersecurity service company. His company later raised investment from venture capital firms and was sold to another big internet security company for $1 billion. Now he does what he loves to do and also pays things forward with gratitude to nurture the next generation of Indian innovators. This transformative experience happened in less than 10 years. He could have been nobody special, but now he's somebody very important. All I want to say is the power of education.